My parents left my high school graduation early because my little sister was bored. I don't think I'll ever get over it. When people ask why I'm low contact with my parents, they assume something huge happened. It wasn't one big thing, it was a thousand little things. I'm the oldest of three girls. My middle sister and I were always close because we both noticed the same pattern growing up. Our youngest sister was the center of the universe. If she wanted pizza, we had pizza. If she wanted to leave somewhere, we left. If she cried, everyone's plans stopped. If we cried, we were told we were old enough to understand. It started when she was a toddler and never stopped. When I was 10, my dance recital ended with me getting a small award. My parents missed it because my little sister got tired and wanted to go home. My grandparents stayed and recorded it. When my middle sister played soccer, our parents spent more time chasing our youngest around the playground than watching the game. Birthdays? The youngest got to blow out candles because she'll throw a tantrum otherwise. Christmas? Half the presents somehow ended up being things she wanted to play with. Our parents always had an excuse. She's the baby. You girls are more mature. Just let her have this one thing. Except, it was never one thing. It was everything. By high school, I had stopped expecting much. I worked incredibly hard for graduation. Honors classes, clubs, volunteering, the whole thing. I was the first person in our immediate family to graduate with honors. I invited everyone. The ceremony started, and everything was going great until about halfway through. My youngest sister, who was 12 at the time, started whining. She was hungry. She was bored. She didn't want to sit anymore. She wanted McDonald's. She kept complaining louder and louder. Instead of telling her to wait another hour, my parents decided, we're going to head out. I honestly thought they were joking. I hadn't even walked across the stage yet. I asked, you're leaving? Now? My mom actually said, your sister's miserable. We'll celebrate later. Then they stood up, picked up their things, and left. I watched them walk out while other families were cheering for their kids. When my name was finally called, I looked into the audience out of instinct. My grandparents were standing. My middle sister was crying because she was so angry. The seats where my parents had been were empty. Afterward, my parents texted asking if I wanted fries. Fries. As if missing one of the biggest moments of my life could be replaced with a happy meal. They genuinely couldn't understand why I was upset. My mom kept saying, it's just a graduation. My dad told me, your sister couldn't help being hungry. My youngest sister, she doesn't even remember any of it. She was just a kid doing what kids do. I don't blame her. I blame the adults who taught her that her comfort always mattered more than everyone else's milestones. Now, years later, they're confused why I don't call much. They're shocked that my middle sister moved across the country and rarely visits. Meanwhile, the youngest is still living at home, still getting everything handed to her, and my parents wonder why the family feels divided. Sometimes favoritism isn't obvious to the parents, but to the kids living through it, it's impossible to miss.